Oh. Oh. Oh, Zelda, I didn't know you can move that way. Oh, whoa. Link, chill, chill, chill. I don't think you're supposed to be using the Master Sword that way. What's good, everybody? How y'all been? Oh my god. These last couple days have been crazy. I did not expect my videos to blow up like they did. It's all thanks to you guys. Just gotta give my thanks out there first and foremost. Arigatou gozaimashita. Thank you so much. I couldn't imagine this. Like I told you guys to comment down whatever y'all need help on or whatever y'all wanted, and a lot of you guys wanted to see how to tear these babies down. So as you know, I didn't finish these just yet, so I might as well just tear them down and use them to make the video. So I didn't realize the demand there was for a detail-oriented discombobulation of the Joy-Cons. I just assumed that they're already available. But I guess I was wrong. I did some research also myself. I saw some videos that were good that could have used a little bit more for someone that was a beginner to come into it. And I saw that some of them were, like, they had details, but they went a little bit too quick. And they had things in there that skipped over safety precautions and things you shouldn't and should not do when taking things apart. And as such, just things that you would want to know. So pretty much my point is that, so not only am I going to properly teach you how to break these puppies down, but I'm going to teach y'all niggas how to properly do anything, tear down anything. If it's a computer, if it's a cell phone, laptop, don't fucking matter, my boy. You're going to learn from this video how to properly do it. And I'm going to show you the steps.
But Mr. Weapon, how are you going to do that?
Is that fucking Linus? How did you... Whatever. Don't ask me any questions. Just listen to what I got to say and watch my shit. Okay, so let's go over some materials. By the way, sorry for the noise. It's my fan over here. It's kind of hot, you know what I'm talking about. These fucking lights. But some of the materials. So first and foremost, what you can really want, these right here. Pictures of the Joy-Cons. I'll explain why you need those later. A toolkit. This is my baby right here. I've used this toolkit ever since I was fixing cell phones for Radio Shack. So you know I'm certified for this shit. I'm not some random nigga just coming to you telling you how to do things. I actually know how to do this. I'm going to teach y'all how I've been taught. Scissors. And tape. And most importantly, motherfuckers, some 2 Joy-Cons. Shit. So pretty much what you're going to need the pictures of the Joy-Cons for, you're going to take the tape and you're going to put where each place where the screws go. Now, usually I would use like a magnet board, but I don't think most of you niggas have a magnet board available or anything like that. So instead of going out and spending a fuckload of money on an iFixit kit or some shit like that, not to say that their parts are bad. The parts are actually very good. Their screwdrivers, all their driver sets are pretty good. They're just expensive as fuck, my boy. And it's not necessary if you have something like this. This is the Olympia kit. I would rather use this over anything else. I'll show you one reason why. I love those fries with that mango habanero sauce. I love my hash here now. So, not only do the drivers and bits come already pre-extended, when you slide them on in, you hit this little thing right here, and bam, extension even more. Extendos, motherfucker, extendos. Now, it also comes with a little top that you use for when you press it, you're getting pressure down and it still spins. So that's the little favorite part of that about mine. And also in the kit, I'll show you some other staples. Comes with all the drivers and bits that you're going to need. You have these 2 little things right here, your little pry tools, your suction cup just in case you're taking off screens, and you have your little SIM card eject slot. So you don't really need that for this, but I wish we did have a SIM card ejection slot on this motherfucker so we can play on the go, but hopefully they'll have that coming soon in the future. And then in there I just got one of these random little picks. I really like the durability of these. These are really sharp, really good for fine edges and prying open that really good shit. As far as good. So first and foremost, ladies and gentlemen, wash your motherfucking hands. Second, after that step, take any type of clothing that could be creating any type of static shock off, or static electricity for any matter. you know, sweaters and sweat jackets and things of that nature, things with a lot of wool inside of them, preferably something short sleeve. So let's get down to the Joy-Cons. So as you can see, we have the screw holes right here, the 4 outer ones. So we're going to take some tape, and we're going to tape those off. And just take it and fold it up as such. Place it right here. And you're going to place each screw on top of those so they will not go anywhere. Put this to the side and start with the first Joy-Con. Remember, the first thing about taking apart electronics is you want to disconnect the battery, because your metal screwdriver heads can touch something and they can short out something, a circuit in the device, and you'll be fucked. There you go, all 4 screws, goodness. Alright, so we're going to come in with one of the pry tools. Now remember, there is going to be a flex cable over here on the side of the Joy-Con, and they are very, very easy to rip. I've ripped a couple in my day fixing phones. So instead, we're going to go from this side opening up. On the contrary, I see a lot of people opening up from this side. You never open up the same side as the Joy-Cons. So let's get that going. Slide it up through very softly. And this is something that you really, really want to take your time on. You try to rush in taking things apart, then you can also fuck them up. So split that open real soft and easy, and open up like a book. Let's go ahead and disengage the top part of the Joy-Con first, well, the back piece. So let's go ahead and take out the wires. You know, there's little things you disengage right there. Let me get this on the other side and get that done. Alright, so I got the first one disconnected for you guys, so I'm going to show you where it is and how I got it done. It's right under here. It's a little flap that you flick up, and then this pops right out. So to show you for the second one, this little flap right here. Let me get over here real quick. It's kind of hard to see behind the camera and do this properly. Let me try to get that in there so you guys can see. It's a little gray thing right there. Go ahead and pop that puppy up, and out she comes. Just like that. Now, I wouldn't suggest doing it off the bat like that unless you have a real small tool like this. If you do not have one like this, just wait until you get the battery off and then have it flat and do it. Alright, back to getting this battery taken out. So go ahead and move the wire, and then just give it a small pull as you tug under. Kind of hard to do this and keep the camera in focus and record at the same time, but there you go. That is disconnected. Just get a little pry tool under there, lift it slowly and slightly, because this is a lithium ion battery. If any air gets to this battery, it could explode and or catch on fire. So just lift that up very carefully, and there is adhesive on the back side, just a tiny bit of it, a little bit of it, not too much. So let's go ahead and place that over here. There you go. So you can see they're a little golden color. This one right here is a little golden color. This one's silver. Now, I don't know if they're all going to be this way, but I just know, just remember these 2 corners right here hold down the battery holder. And when you're putting everything back together, you have to remember these 2 go in last and those 2 go in first. Because if you put them all in, you won't be able to put this back in. So let's go over that real quick. A swapperoo. Alright, cool. Let's get those babies out. Just as a quick tip, you circle these ones right here. And those are going to be your battery holder screws. So you're going to know when to put those in and when not to put those in. So that's an important thing right there. That's a quick tip to help you guys out. Now, to show you guys, so you know, remember this bottom one in this bottom corner is also holding the battery in. the battery holder in, this one and this one as well. So remember the first top groove, circle that, pause the video or anything you need to know. And then you're going to also circle this one. And there it is right there, that little lip right there. Right in that corner. That's it. Get your fingernail up under there, just like that. And so yeah, so be careful with this one because the adhesive is right on this underside. Right there, that's the adhesive. So set it upward, just like that. So let's move all this stuff over to the side. So let's go ahead in here and remove the select cable. So bring that in here. Right over and flick it upward. Just like that. And then she should slide right out. There she is. Alright, let's go ahead and get this removed. Go ahead and put that on the sheet. And there she is. Comes right out. And also the button comes out as well. Just go on the other side. Remember, it faces this way when it's in properly. This little part right here, I'll show the opposite side of it. Remember, there's this side it goes up as, and the other side it's down as. Alright, next on here is going to be the joystick. Gonna take this little puppy out. So go ahead and disconnect the cable. And get the screws out. And this puppy just pops right out. There we go. So last but not least, on the left Joy-Con are going to be the buttons and the motherboard. So let's get those out real quick by removing these screws. It's only two of them, but it's fairly easy. And there we are. The last bit of it. Now, remember the button pads, they're on there as well, and they go the same way I was talking about with the other ones. Lay this part of the button pad flat down. There we go. Everything else just pours right out. Same thing. Alright, so now we're going to start on the right Joy-Con. Now, everything you knew about the other Joy-Con was a lie. It's nothing the same. Nothing is... No, I'm playing. So, pretty much what we're just going to do, we're just going to skip forward and break it down ahead all the way to the battery. And then we'll start pointing out some of the differences, you know, with the IR camera and where it scans the amiibo, which is like a little square into here. But I'll show you those parts in a little while. Alright, so right off the bat you see changes. There's the camera right there. Switch around to the side and you see the sensor right here. So you see how that's connected into this little slot right here. You know, you see the cameras right down here.
So we're going to get the battery out, and we're going to pay attention to this little thing right over here. That's the little antenna that connects up to the switcher, to the sensor. Goodness. Be right back after all that. Also, to remember, being careful removing that battery, because there's even a bigger capacitor right here and here that you have to watch out for when trying to remove that battery. So be careful with those. Don't rush it. We only on first base. Now we on second base. Come on, we gotta slide home with it. There we go, slide it right on in. Just a tip. Just a tip. Oops. I sneezed. No. I'm playing. So now you see where the places you're gonna have to tape on this one are gonna be. Right here at the bottom, like the other one. And let's move it up. We got one right here. We got one over here. Get those out and I'll be right back. Another thing I noticed about this is it's funny how some of the other people just skip out on showing the other Joy-Con, thinking they're going to be different. They're going to be the same, but they really aren't. There are some slight differences in there. All right, getting those screws out, place them where they need to be, and then disconnect this little antenna right here for the sensor. There we go. Lift this up very slowly. This one is one of the harder ones to get back in. It's right underneath, right there. See how short that cable is? That one's going to be hard to get back in. So go ahead and flip this up. Then slides right out. Then we go from there, from the same, we're going to disconnect these, you know the protocol from there, take out the rumble, and then we're going to go ahead and, excuse me, we're going to take out the, we're going to go ahead and take out the joystick as well, and then I'll go from there. Alright, everything's out and out of the way, and here comes the easier parts. Just taking out the screws right here. Bingo. Pull the motherboard out slightly. Get these buttons. On one. Start it from the bottom over here. Very slowly. And there we go. Then we use my black pleasure tool to get underneath the cabling. Wiggling it ever so slightly. It's a little adhesive under there. Be real careful with it. Real careful. Alright, starting from this way. Work it under. Very slowly. Very slowly. And there we go. That's the sensor. And this one's done. So let's rebuild this motherfucker.